Welcome to the ADF Core Order of Ritual Rite for the Spring Equinox. Thank you all for joining us. In this video, you will see different pieces of the Core Order performed by ADF members in their own homes, in their own ritual spaces, and in their own ways. We do these rites to show just how flexible the Core Order can be and to prove that each individual member is doing work that fits into the work of ADF. We hope you enjoy the ritual that we're presenting to you and that you have a wonderful spring season.
Durch die Kräfte, die erschaffen und zerstören können. Durch die Kräfte, die läutern und reinigen können. Durch die Verbindung von Feuer und Wasser ist dieser Schrein leer und heilig.
Of the earth, take but a moment to relax, to breathe deeply of the world around us. Spend time to reflect of where you are in this moment, here on the earth with our fertile mother. And now let us give pause and thanks to the earth mother. We call out to the mother of the earth. You, great goddess who supports all life with your fruitful bounty. You who sustain and support us in all that we do. Great Earth Mother, you whose body makes up the mantle of the earth. Accept this offering that we give to you as we come here to honor the Kindreds. Great Earth Mother, accept this offering.
Today I stand firmly upon Mother Earth. I give praise and offerings to the Kindreds in the ways of those who have gone before me. Today we celebrate the Spring Equinox and observe the turning of the wheel once again. We welcome spring in the Northern Hemisphere, the returning warmth and sunlight. Days grow longer, and nature is coming alive all around us. Today we give thanks for the rebirth and growth.
Next we will recreate the cosmos by welcoming in the three hallows, well, fire, and tree. We'll do so in song. Don't worry, the instructions are in the song itself. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. We will come to the well, the eye and the mouth of earth. We will come to the well, and silver we bring. We will come to the well, the waters of rebirth. We will come to the well, and together we'll sing. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. We will kindle a flame, bless all and with harm to none. We will kindle a flame, and offerings pour. We will kindle a flame, a light neath the moon and sun. We will kindle a flame, our spirits will soar. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. Gather we at the tree, the root and the crown of all. Gather we at the tree, below and above. Gather we at the tree, together we make our call. Gather we at the tree, in wisdom and love. By fire and by water, Between the earth and sky we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high by fire and by water. Between the earth and sky we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. The waters surround and support us. The land extends about us. The sky stretches above us, and at the center burns a living flame. Let us pray with a good fire. May all the kindred bless us. May our worship be true. May our actions be just. May our love be pure. Blessings, honor, wisdom to the holy ones.
Garnus Crane, I call out to you. You who walk the ways before us, who guide us in our paths as we walk these elder ways. You who are king of the internet and help us connect together when we are so far apart. Garnus Crane, I call to you now, Lord of Wisdom. Feathered One, be with us and join your magic with mine as I open these gates. Let the well, waters traveling down into the depths below until they touch those waters of potential, and let that well and those waters open as a gate. And let this fire, with a pillar of smoke that travels to the heavens above, let it meet with the fires in the sky and open as a gate. And this tree that connects all the realms, its roots that stretch down into those waters below, its branches that stretch up into the fires in the sky, its limbs that reach out across all the realms, let this tree open as a gate. Children of Earth, let the gates be opened.
Ancestors, you who left this realm before us, you who share our blood and our stories, you who share pieces of our heart and our minds, we ask you to join us here in this rite. Ancestors, be welcome here.
We call to the spirits of nature, those spirits that live in this middle realm with us. Spirits of plant, spirits of animal, spirits of birds, spirits of all growing and living things. We call to you as one of our kindreds. You help us to understand the cycles in our lives, and you teach us how we can be coming into being, flourishing, flowering, diminishing, and dying. These are all the stages of life that we here in the middle realm find ourselves in. And for many of these creatures, we find that they come back again in one form or another. And we think to ourselves that perhaps we will come back as well. We call to the spirits of nature. We ask you to be present in our rite. We ask you to be present here in this vernal equinox or in the autumnal equinox, depending on where we are. And we say, spirits of nature, accept this offering.
And now we call to the Shining Ones, the first children, goddesses and gods, greatest among the spirits. We call to those of the realms above to come and join us. We call to those of the underworld and the chthonic realms to come and join us. We call to those of the ancient wilds to come and join this sacred rite and sit beside our fire. And we say, on this equinox, Shining Ones all, accept our offering.
Dem Kindred die Gaben, die ich bringe. Seht auf mich, so lade ich euch ein. Was ich bete und was ich singe, soll allein für euch meine Opfergabe sein.
Children of Earth, we have made offerings, we have called to the spirits, and now it is time to see what those spirits have in return for us. Palamentikos, guide my hand, see with my eyes, hear with my ears, speak with my voice. We first ask, what blessings or wisdom do the ancestors have for us? Kappa, to endure the waves is difficult. Endure, friend. We then ask, what wisdom and blessings do the nature spirits have for us? Omicron, there are no crops to be harvested that are not sown. Finally, we ask, what do the Shining Ones have for us for wisdom and blessings? Gamma, Gaia will give you the fruits of your labors. When we look at these together, Kappa, Omicron, and Gamma, what we see is that we are in a time of perseverance, but it is the ancestors who can give us that strength to endure. They've been through these things before, and they know that fighting them is something that won't work. But when we come together as friends, it is through those bonds that we can endure the waves and we can persevere through. So we should reach out to the ancestors, for they've been here before. For Omicron, there are no crops to be harvested that were not sown. We need to be doing the work that we always do. We can't expect things to get better unless we set ourselves up for them to get better. And finally, from the Shining Ones, Gamma pulls right out of Omicron. We have done these things, and the Earth Mother, Gaia, will ensure that we reap what we sow. And so let's make sure that we're sowing good things. Let's make sure that we are reaching out to each other so we can persevere, and that we are taking all the steps we need to, so that when we come to the end, we can reap those things and we can gain the fruit and the blessing and the wisdom from those Shining Ones. These are indeed good omens.
Kindreds, I have given freely to you from my hands, my heart, and my spirit. In return, I ask that you send forth your blessings into my cup that I may receive them. Shining ones, noble ones, and mighty ones, I have praised you and sought your blessings. Hallow these waters and give to me your power and inspiration and vitality. Behold the waters of life. Pour forth your blessings into the water of life. Pour forth your blessings. Pour forth your blessings. This cup now holds the waters of life. I drink this in the name of the kindred. May these waters I have received flow through my body and through my spirit, and may they forever influence and improve my life.
And with this work done, we say to the Shining Ones, to our allies among the goddesses and gods, Shining Ones all, we thank you.
We call to the spirits of nature. We thank you for the presence in our rite tonight. We thank you for the cycles in our lives that you highlight and teach us from. For we too are part of this middle realm. For we too are part of these cycles. For we too participate in these same things. For your presence this night and every day, we say, spirits of nature, we thank you.
Ancestors, thank you for joining us in this rite today. We hope that our work honors your legacy. Ancestors, we thank you.
Garn's Crane, I call out to you once again, you who have guided us and warded us as we have made our offerings today, who have ensured that technology works as it should so that we can connect together and to each other. So Garnus Crane, I call out to you once more to be with us and join your magic with mine as I close the gates. Let the waters that have touched the waters of potential below draw up into this well and be no more a gate to the many ways. Let this fire, connected to the fire in the sky, draw back down on that pillar of smoke and be but a flame here, no longer a gate opening to the many ways. And let this tree, its roots have touched the waters, its branches have crowned in the sky. Let them draw back in now and be once more but a simple copper tree on this altar. Children of Earth, let the gates be closed.
Earth Mother, you who support and sustain all life, we thank you for joining us in this ritual. May our work continue to honor you and the blessings that you give to us. Earth Mother, we thank you. Thank you all for joining us in this ritual. We hope you found as much joy in this video as we have found in building this practice together. If you'd like more information on ADF, you can visit our website, adf.org, or you can find us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.